Today we're going to hack our YouTube productivity. You can see this is my YouTube here, and with about 10 lines of code and an extension called Violent Monkey, we're going to boost our productivity. So if I go here, and we're going to turn on this script, you can see how I have these distracting channels, but when I reload my page, you can see that they disappear. Today we're going to hack our YouTube productivity. You can see this is my YouTube here, and with about 10 lines of code and an extension called Violent Monkey, we're going to boost our productivity. So if I go here, and we're going to turn on this script, you can see how I have these distracting channels, but when I reload my page, you can see that they disappear. Alright, so how did I get to that point? Well, I'll walk you through all of the code and my thinking as I got to this process. So you can see here, this is our final code, but we'll start from scratch. So going back to YouTube, if you Control-click and click Inspect, we need to look for something unique that we want to block, something that is different across every video, such as the channel name. So you can see here that there's this class called YTD channel name. And there's only one of these for every one of these videos. So if we go into our console, we're going to look for all of these class names, and we're just going to see how many there are. So there's 215 videos that each have unique channel names. So this returns, we're just going to call this channel elements. So now channel elements is a collection of elements that have the class name YTD channel name. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to find this channel name, then we're going to look up the chain and try and find what contains this entire video. So if we go back into our console, you can see that there's this YTD rich item render, and that contains nearly the entire video. So now let's start building this out. So we already found our channel elements, and these are all of our elements that we want to find the parent of. So we're going to loop through each one of them. And what we're going to do is we're going to see what text is inside of each one of these. So you can see that we have some channel names showing up now. So what we're going to do is we're going to try and find each of the channel names that's a channel we want to block. So in my case, I want to block Cassidy Campbell, just not during work hours. So we're going to try and find all of our elements that contain the name Cassidy Campbell. Alright, so we're gonna initialize this block channels. And we're gonna rerun this. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna say, for each channel element, we're gonna check if the channel name can be found. So let's clear console and see what we get. So you can see we found 16, let's block Cassidy Campbell. So we know that it's working, so now let's try and find that container we talked about earlier. So let's go in here, and we're gonna find the closest. YTD rich item render. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set the display to none. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna hide it. So let's run this again and see what happens. So just like that, they disappeared. So now all we need to do is run this every time we load YouTube. And to do that, we're gonna use a tool called Violent Monkey. So if you go into your extensions, we're gonna download one called Violent Monkey. And then I could have already downloaded this, but I just wanted to give you guys a start to finish process. So we're gonna add a script for Violent Monkey. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this JavaScript every single time we load the page. So every time we load youtube.com, we're gonna run our script. You can name it whatever you want. So let's save that. And let's reload YouTube and see what happens. And you can see like that, all my distracting channels are gone. I hope you guys enjoyed this and hope that you use it and enjoyed it. Thank you.